Is it time to buy or sell Global X Uranium Exchange Traded Fund? In this video, we will explore Global X Uranium Exchange Traded Fund in detail. Our initial report was released on our website on Tuesday, the 19th of August, 2025, and we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You definitely want to stay updated on any significant information that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Unlock the potential of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 14th of August, 2025, our system has ranked Global X Uranium ETF as a sell candidate, giving it a score of -2.63. Let's take a look at the ETF's performance during this period. The ETF experienced a loss of -5.3%. This translates to an average loss of -1.33% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 27.2% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 27.2% and 54.7%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 26.15%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from -19.78% to +46.09% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $29.65 and $54. Our latest daily update for Global X Uranium ETF includes the headline: Global X Uranium ETF price fell more than 5.71% Tuesday, closing at $36.96. The Global X Uranium ETF price decreased by 5.71% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 19th of August, 2025, from $39.20 to $36.96. During that trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 5.89%, with a low of $36.85 and a high of $39.02. The price has declined in 7 of the last 10 days and is down by 8.58% over this period. Volume increased on the last day by 2 million shares, albeit alongside falling prices. This may signal an early warning, and the risk may slightly increase over the next few days. In total, 5 million shares were traded for approximately $168.68 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $42.22, while the lowest price was $19.65. Currently, the price is 12.46%, or $5.26, below the 52-week high of $42.22, which also represents the all-time high for the ETF. URA, the Uranium Exchange Traded Fund, has surged higher throughout July, reaching a new 52-week high as investors anticipate a tightening market for nuclear fuel. This month's headlines connect that rally to 2 significant themes: the explosive demand for electricity, driven by artificial intelligence, and favorable policies supporting nuclear energy. Analysts indicate that power consumption by data centers is expected to more than double by the year 2030, suggesting that nuclear energy is one of the few scalable, low-emission baseload solutions available. This narrative, along with tax benefits favoring defense and nuclear investments, has propelled URA to rank among the top-performing sector exchange-traded funds in the second quarter, leading to substantial inflows in June, particularly for major holdings like Cameco, which have attracted additional attention. In the short term, momentum, media coverage, and new inflows may drive URA's market price above its net asset value, resulting in sustained volatility. Expect fluctuations surrounding news headlines, profit-taking at peaks, and sensitivity to movements in spot uranium prices. Over the long term, the structural demand stemming from artificial intelligence, electrification, and decarbonization underpins the potential for higher uranium prices and a more stable foundation for the exchange-traded fund. However, the outcomes will depend on factors such as mine supply growth, timelines for reactor construction, and regulatory or geopolitical risks that could heighten price swings. Key elements to monitor include fund flows, spot uranium prices, signals from policy changes, and announcements regarding new reactor capacities. The following signals have been identified for Global X Uranium ETF. Currently, there are few to no positive technical signals. The Global X Uranium ETF is showing sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a more negative outlook for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general sell signal indicated by the relationship between these moving averages as the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. In the event of upward corrections, resistance may be encountered at the levels of $39.10 and $39.39. A breakout above either of these thresholds will generate buy signals. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Thursday, July 24, 2025, and since then, the ETF has experienced a decline of 12.33%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, a sell signal is currently present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume increased in conjunction with falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the ETF should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence. Sell signal. Pivots. Sell signal from 19 days ago. Bollinger. Buy signal from 1 day ago. Short-term moving average. Sell signal from 8 days ago. Long-term moving average. Sell signal from 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 2 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 74 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 64 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for the Global X Uranium ETF. The Global X Uranium ETF finds support from accumulated volume at $35.18. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is expected when this support is tested. Typically, this ETF is traded with good volume, and due to minor daily fluctuations, the risk is considered to be low. Over the past day, the ETF experienced a movement of $2.17, which is equivalent to 5.89% between its high and low points. For the past week, the ETF has shown an average daily volatility of 3.48%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Global X Uranium ETF. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Global X Uranium ETF is at $38.07. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Global X Uranium ETF encounters its first support level at $35.18. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our assessment of this exchange-traded fund is unfavorable, and there is currently no stop loss in place. Is the Global X Uranium ETF a good buy? The Global X Uranium ETF shows several negative indicators. Despite a positive trend, we anticipate that this ETF will perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. Therefore, our evaluation of this ETF is negative. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 20th of August, we expect the Global X Uranium ETF to open higher by 0.651 of a dollar, starting at $37.61. We want to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.